way too early for the fake. This that real game for real bros. No decaf, no cap. Welcome to Shogun Bros, no decaf. Live every weekday, 6:30 in the morning, Central Time. Did you hear what I said? Central Time. We talk dogs, bloodline building to yard work, from stud talk to the truth behind the pups. This ain't no highlight reel. It's how you really build legacy. Shogun Bros, no decaf. Pull up, pull up, handle yours. This ain't just content. It's culture. Welcome to the cookout with Toyo, where family vibes meet front porch truth. No scripts, no filters, just heart, heat, and hot plates. Ooh. Step up with elevated perspective, with elevated game for grown men and women building mind, spirit, and vision. And men at work with pimps over simps. Choice. Real convos, no cap, all purpose for the men behind the mission. 3 shows, 1 network, all gas, no decaf. Put no creamer in my man. Look, Shogun Unlimited, man. Press play and get, man. Come on, press play, press play.
Yo,
hey, what's happening?
Man, can't call it my spoiler, big dog. What's good with you, Big A?
Man, you know what it is. Back in here like we left our wallet and keys, man. It's Friday, May 9th, 2025. And you know what today is? Today is that digital dog of the week. Yeah, it's the dog of the week, man. It ain't your birthday, but it's the dog of the week, though. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. What's going down, Dre?
Man, I'm getting it loaded up right now because we're going to kick this voting off early this morning and just let it run for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Give time for people to get in here. For people that don't know what's going on, we can reiterate it a couple times soon. But we're going to get this poll going. We're going to get these dogs on the screen early and not late because as much as I want y'all to see my face, I'd rather put these dogs up front. You know what I'm saying? So let's get them on there right there. Okay. And boom. There you go. All right. The poll is now live on YouTube.
Okay.
Okay, what's good, big dog?
Man, you know what it is, man. Today we're going to be talking about why drive ain't everything. But we'll get to that a little later on. But, you know, I just wanted to put that out there, man. Put something on y'all mind for you to, you know, think about for a second, though. Yes, sir. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, can you put the dog of the week up from last week?
Yeah, I sure can, man. Let me pull that up for you real quick. So last week's dog of the week, Shada.
Hey, MKM Bottoms. That 11-year-old retired hog dog, man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Her name is Lola. Lola.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Then we got Chainsaw, man. That old Chainsaw, man.
Yes, sir, man.
That's the dog of the month right there. That's a good looking dog, too.
Yeah. Also, we got in the building, we have last month's digital dog show, best in show owner, Heart and Finish Kennels with Bruno. He's in the building. Salute, big bro. Mrs. McFarland in the building early and not late.
Hey, what's happening?
Schoolcraft Kennels in the building this morning. Salute. I see we got 11 concurrent viewers and 3 likes. There's some ghost watchers in here. Y'all can keep ghost watching. Y'all can be a real one and go and hit that like button. Cost you nothing. You can't see who you are. So your friends that don't like us, they won't see it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about them. Thank you. One of y'all actually had the heart to do it. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't got to worry about your friends calling you out. Why you over there rocking with them? You supposed to be rocking with us. You can rock with both of them. I appreciate that, man. Got them 7 likes here. Get some real ones here. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to be all up on the screen and all that stuff when your name in the chat. I get it, man. It keeps the drama away, and I respect that, man. But go ahead, hit that like button for this algorithm, man. It costs you nothing. Thank you so much, man. Thank you.
Yeah, man. What's up?
Yes, sir. Hey, I see they hitting that vote button for that dog of the week, though. I see they hitting that vote button for that dog of the week, and it's moving right now, too. You know what I'm saying? So all y'all for doing that, because it ain't even about liking us, man. Get these dogs they prop, man. These are good-looking dogs. Let me pull them back up for y'all, too. Some of y'all can't see them yet, you know what I'm saying? Because we had the dog of the week, dog of the month up. But let me get that pulled up for y'all's viewing pleasures.
Yeah.
These are the current dogs of the week. Let me pull down chainsaw so y'all can actually see the dogs of the week. Hold on, Big A. I stopped it.
It's okay.
There we go. Okay, there it is. Now we're cooking with propane. Dog 1, Harvest, Elevated Kennels.
Yes, sir.
Dog 2 is Mongo MKM Bottoms.
MKM.
Dog 3 is Oren Ishii of Pitwise Kennels. Salute to all the competitors for putting their dogs in here and letting us see these beautiful dogs this week, man. Y'all go out there and vote for the dog you think should be representing the Samurai Kennels for the dog of the week.
Yeah.
Schoolcraft. Well, we just have a WhatsApp powered by Meta. And so this week's voting has closed. It'll be, if you enter a dog, it'll be entered for next Friday. But here it is, man. I'll go and drop that link in there for you, man. We also have a website, man, where all this information is available to you as well, man. So you don't have to memorize this stuff or you know what I'm saying, or like try to keep it, man. It's all available to you on the website as well. And in the description of our videos. Our Monday through Thursday videos, it's in the description of all the videos, the WhatsApps. So definitely want to make sure I put that up, make that sure that's available to you.
Yes, sir.
But I just posted in there on y'all behalf, man, for that.
Yes, sir.
Should be a post from Samurai Kennels coming through here and just say, okay, there it is. That's the link right there, brother. That's the link.
Okay.
People Mike in the building. What's good, big dog?
Hey, what's happening? Yeah, man. And if y'all ain't a member, man, y'all need to go ahead and be a member, man. It costs you $1 a month, man. You know, to just start it off, man. That's what's up, man. Come on, join this move. So let's jump to the Bushido code of the day.
Let's do that.
And the Bushido code of the day is Chu. Chu is the 7th principle of the Bushido code, and it refers to loyalty. The principle emphasizes the importance of remaining loyal and faithful to one's Lord, family, friends, even in the face of difficulty or danger. So, with that being said, loyalty is not shown in noise. It's proven in pressure. Loyalty is not shown in noise. It is proven through pressure. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, that's hard, man.
Yes, sir.
It's a hard concept, man. And it's a real one, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically, loyalty. We talked about it. I think it's just yesterday or the day before yesterday. I was talking about, like, you know, being in a combat situation. You see when a human is a cur, and even a cur, if their loyalty is strong enough, I think it can pull through certain situations, man. But that's not doing. It's got to be under pressure. It's got to be when it really counts. Yeah. Okay. Like we said the other day, it's okay to be afraid. You know what I'm saying? But it's how you react to that fear that makes you either worthy or unworthy. So. Definitely, man. I think with the dogs and with people, man, that's a trait. You know, that's a trait to be respected. You know,
man. And you trained a lot of people, you know, via military drill instructor. You notice you can tell a lot about a person's character without speaking to them or anything by when the pressure gets turned on, how they react to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When the pressure gets turned on, you know what's up?
No,
you about to say something?
I'm glad you said that, man. So, my wife sent me an article, and I want to just give you the topic of the article, man, and because this happens to me a lot, man. And Big A, you've been so patient with me about it, man. But So it says people who need. That's not wrong. That's the wrong one. My wife and I, we're both sociology, psychology majors. So we share articles with each other all the time. Okay. It says people who interrupt often aren't always rude. They have higher processing speeds and it causes anxiety. Now,
man.
And
hey, boy, that's crazy.
Yeah, I know. That's hard, right?
Yeah.
And so this is what happens in those situations. Big A has what I would call initiative. He can feel things. He can relate to people. What it's like an unwritten rule. I don't have that. I'm an analytical person. So what happens to me is I learn patterns. I can watch this person do something, and I can watch another person do something. And after I have about 10 or 15 different variations of how this is going to turn out, I have an assessment. Sometimes I'll be wrong, but even intuition can be wrong. You can think a person's good and they're not good. It doesn't matter whether it's intuition or analyst, you're gonna be right, but you'll be right more than wrong. That's what makes your patterns, right? And so what happens with people or dogs, because I'm gonna relate it back to dogs, we'll tap back in. I start seeing the pattern over and over again. I'm like, okay, cool. Like out of 20 dogs, I've seen one that showed this behavior actually be able to do what I thought he was gonna be able to do in the first place. This is a low percentage right here. I'm not wasting my time on it. I'm gonna interrupt that. Or in conversations, people will call me on the phone and very, very quickly, I can tell their angle, what are you trying to do exactly? You know what I'm saying? Or when I meet you in person, like Big A said, without even saying words, I'm like, okay, they approach, their chest wasn't out, their shoulders wasn't back, their chin wasn't up. Maybe they're uncomfortable. Maybe I make them nervous, or maybe they're up to no good. Either ways, I can't tell the difference. So I'm gonna be standoffish with you because you're not confident in your position. You know what I mean? And I'm not the only person who thinks that way. Another thing that I have stopped doing is I've stopped interrupting people when they're saying something stupid because I want to see if they're going to tie it back into a point. You ever listen to a story and be like, you got to hear the whole story just to get the joke or the overarching point behind it, man. And it really pisses me off when I sit there and listen to the whole conversation and it's exactly what I thought it was going to be, a bunch of BS. So, yeah, man, be careful with your woo, you know what I'm saying? Be careful with your chew. And what was the other one?
You got Gee.
Yeah. But today was chew, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, man. So,
yeah,
I just wanted to share that with y'all, man, because I got a lot of these like little psychological articles, whatever. And one of the things I think that makes me even halfway effective as a dog trainer is I'm informally trained. We backyard trainers, y'all. Yes, I have formal training, but I didn't go sit at a school for a year to learn. Like, I got the information and went back home. You know what I'm saying? Paid for a seminar, went back home. Didn't even take a dog with me to the seminar. Well, once or twice, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway,
it's like you a mechanic. You know what I'm saying? That build cars at your home. You know what I'm saying? Versus at the shop, and probably build them better than some of the people at the shop.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit them votes for these dogs, man. We can announce the dog when we get in the end of the show. But right now, dog number 2 is killing the game.
Man.
Killing the game. Yeah,
man. Yeah. But shoot, let's go ahead and jump to these show announcements, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So let's see here, man. This weekend coming up in the Show Me State, we got the APBTC, and they got 4 confirmation shows at the Missouri State Fairgrounds in Sedalia, Missouri. For further information, contact Mike, John, or Terry via the ADBA site for the phone number. Moving on the 17th and 18th, the Tri-State APBTC in New Jersey, that dirty Jersey. If you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. But anyway, they'll be hosting 3 confirmation shows, 2 weight pools at the Salem County Fairgrounds in Woodstown, New Jersey. Please contact Maritza for further information. Moving on to the 23rd through the 25th, Bulldogs of the Rockies, man, in Colorado, man. They got 3 confirmation shows, 2 weight pools, and 2 top dog athletic events at Adams County Fairgrounds, Brighton, Colorado. For further information, contact Sam via the ADDA website. Last day of May, May 31st, in Michigan, Great Lakes, PBC will host 2 confirmation shows at Full Circle Farms in Holly, Michigan. Please contact Amanda for further details, man. And that's it, man. They haven't even posted in the day for what's up?
Man, hold up. I just sent you a picture of this one, bro. So for ADBA Nationals this year, is in October, on October 4th and 5th. For those who don't know, October is the International American Pit Bull Terrier Awareness Month, by the way, too. So I thought it was dope that they have it in October. But you hosted by Heart of the Dixie Club of Alabama and Top Dogs of Houston. It's the ADBA 2025 Nationals at R.H. Kirkpatrick Agricultural Pavilion at 2224 Alabama 4, Artugaville, Alabama 3603. There's a $5 fee per car entry at the gate and a lunch voucher per entry. Okay, so Saturday night is $15 for 12 and under. Man, it's got all kind of events, man. They got best condition, weight pool, man, a whole bunch of pet. They got a pet friendly hotels on there, so you know what I'm saying. They got the Avid Hotel.
Oh man, they coming with it, man.
Yeah, man. A Quality Inn, La Quinta, Wyndham, Super 8, Baymont, Hilton. See, that's what I'm talking about, man. I respect that, man. That's big support right there. Big love, man. Big love.
Hey, they did their due diligence.
Yes, because I'm telling you right now, it's nothing worse than driving around New Iberia, Louisiana drunk. Because I ain't I wasn't driving drunk, but I was drunk. All right.
Yeah. Hey, man, they drive crazy in Louisiana, man.
Yeah, man. Shouts out to the boot, though. Shouts out to the boot.
Yeah. So let's move on to the food, man. Nutrition of the day, man. What to feed for calm, smart energy. How to balance high drive pups without sedating their fire. Okay, so we got sardines, omega-3s, brain and nerve calm. You'll notice when you start talking about calming the drive down, it's going to talk about foods that are more so geared towards the brain. I don't know, why that is, but it's something to it. But next we got ground turkey, lean, warm protein, steady energy. How do you pronounce that correctly? The
tryptophan?
No, calamine. Chamomile, yeah, chamomile tea and food is a stress reliever. And then you were talking about oats yesterday. Oats, slow digested carb balance. And blueberries for anti-inflammation and eye focus. Extra tip, hyper pups often lack structured burn off. Nutrition should balance the brain, not just boost energy. Man. Yes, sir.
And let me give a couple of shout outs real quick, Big A, man.
Let's go to the comments.
On Fridays and Saturdays, man, we be airing through YouTube, not directly through StreamYard. So the great brother Jerry Hatton came in.
Yeah. Bloodthirst.
Yep.
Hard finish.
RVP Lone Wolf. Yes, sir.
Lone Wolf. Hollering at the moon, man. What's going on? I don't know who Samurai K9 is, but I bet he a cold. I bet he cool. He all right. Shreveport, man. What's going down, man?
318.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Big dog.
So glad you with us this morning, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hey, man. And then Bloodthirst, he only 93 miles away from that one. Salute, man. So
okay.
I'm glad we can put that information out there and get the right brothers to the right shows, man. Go out there and rock rock the national. You get more points than nationals for winning too. I meant to tell y'all that. I think like 3 or 4 weeks ago we did an episode and I read down the points breakdown for how you earn points for your dog towards your championship.
Yeah.
And at nationals points, I think are it's 1/3 more or even 1/2 more points. So you can definitely turn into a champion at a nationals weekend if you do it right.
Yeah. Melee Morinaga Go She, man. What's going down, bro? Yeah. Yeah. Hey, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let's dive into this subject, man.
Let's cook, Big A. I'm ready.
Yeah, man. Why drive ain't everything? You know what I'm saying? So let's define drive, man. You know what I'm saying? Because let's define it, and you got prey versus hunt versus fight versus food drive, so to speak. What's your definition of drive?
Drive is the enthusiasm in which a dog applies itself to a task or activity.
Do you think
enthusiasm? What's up?
Oh, my bad. No, keep going.
I was gonna repeat that because that's a self-asserted definition. Okay. Drive is the enthusiasm in which a puppy exerts itself, or dog exerts itself to a activity or its work. Just the enthusiasm that it works with. Yeah.
Okay. Do you feel that every dog has some level of drive?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Even if that drive is driving away from what you wanted to do, that's still drive. That's a aversive drive, So,
yes, sir.
Yeah, man.
Okay. So what is the dangers of overvaluing drive?
Okay, so for a dog that has overvalued drive, being overzealous, one of the biggest dangers I see is getting bit. Somebody getting bit is not supposed to get bit, right? And that's not just with bite work. I know dogs that will redirect because they want to run a mill or they want to chase a cat, and they will redirect. That drive right there is a little overt. And so I would say that's an example of being overdrive. You know what I'm saying? The threshold has been exceeded to the point where the dog has to redirect the energy in order to get to what it wants that bad.
Yeah. So do you consider a very high driven dog scatterbrain?
It depends. So Hendrix, for example, right? Hendrix was jumping, he was all over the place, man. Whatever it's up. Okay, it's another dog, I want to hit the dog. Okay, it's a tiger, I want to hit the tiger. He was just all over the place. Like that drive, while he was driven to go do everything, he was driven to do nothing consistently.
Right.
So I would say that's the example of the scatterbrain that you're talking about.
Okay. So in a situation like that, when you see the dog has high drive, but a lack of being focused, how would you address that situation, and how would you correct it? Because I have heard a lot of people say they'll just let the dog be a dog, and worry about the coming around to that stuff at a later time. So how would you address that situation?
So you were with me when I rehomed Hendrix, and it was the same purpose. You know what I'm saying? Like, let him be a dog, but I don't have a yard, and I probably never will. Even if I had the room, I don't have a yard for a dog who doesn't perform the work that I needed to perform on my yard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, the good thing is I do have a waiting list. I do have people that contact me. Like, typically I get at least one phone call a week saying, "Hey, I'm interested in a dog." Most time a puppy, but I'll take what you got. Because they just want the blood, and they may not so focused on training. But I was able to rehome him very, very quickly. But yeah, man, like I just rehome him. I don't even necessarily, like, if I feel like Hendrix had drive, it just wasn't the drive I needed. So like he worked good. He worked good in the hog hunting program. You know what I'm saying? Because he could run in tandem with another dog, but it's just when it came to like doing obedience work, he was all over the place, man. Like, I take him outside with treats, and he doesn't care about the treats. He wants to go bite that toy on the ground, and it wasn't fun for me or the dog. The level of correction I would need to give that dog, it wouldn't have been fun for him or me.
Yeah, it's like having a kid that just running around acting crazy, but want to be with you all the time. You know what I'm saying?
And I got one of those too.
Yeah. But yeah, man. So, do you think that when it comes to drive, you can value drive so much that you ignore the negatives?
If you don't know what you're doing, yeah. But I'll give you an example. Okay, some people like okay, my kennel name was Gas and Go, right? I'm just using them as an example. If my kennel name is Gas Go, all I want people to see all the time is go, 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 all gas, no brakes, go, 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 go. And that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Or like if that's a trait that you want to add to someone's program. Let's say I have lethargic dogs.
Yeah, hard to finish.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But let's say that I got a kennel, my dogs are real laid back, they chill. You know what I'm saying? So I want to turn up my yard a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I might go cross into that, or I might bring one of those dogs into my yard to change the personality of my yard. Either one of those things is infectious. You know what I'm saying? So that would be my take on that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay. Let's talk about the evaluating process. Can a highly driven dog recover from being put under extreme pressure?
Yeah, but I mean, even a dog with low thresholds can as well. I've seen dogs with low thresholds change hands, and because of just the change of environment and then feeling like a fresh start, they become a whole different dog. So I mean, yeah, like definitely a dog with high drive is definitely gonna do well in that situation.
Yeah. Okay. So that we'll jump to the next one. Like when you going through the process of evaluating and you have a highly driven dog, do you focus on the level of focus that dog is, that the focus level of that dog, do you start, trying to time the focus level of it?
Yeah, I mean, focus is key. That's one of the first things that I started to instill in the dog is I want to see how long that dog is looking at me during the activity or exercise. Like, even if if I put my dog on a slack meal and I start to walk away, they'll run hard, right? But if I make eye contact with them, they run even harder. You know what I'm saying? Like I told you, I was on the phone with you the other day. I was Saki was on the slack meal. I'm about to I'm cleaning up the yard. I put him on the slack meal. I'm cleaning up the yard. And he heard me go around the corner to clean up where Kazi be at. And I could hear the meal slow down. And so, like, just like a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, your kid.
He tried to hear what you're doing. He tried to listen.
Yeah. And then when I come back around, he take off again. You know, he's It was I should have had the camera. I should have had my camera set up to catch him. To see him slack off when I ain't looking. You know what I mean? Like that's what they do. He won't stop. You can still hear the meal running, but like he ain't got that thing whistling like that. Like when I'm watching, man. Definitely drive is dependent upon the focus and engagement, I think.
Yeah, and then okay. And then another one, when it comes to like the evaluation process, like can you channel the drive without crash? So when it comes to doing stuff like that, how would you go about that process of trying to channel a highly driven dog?
Well, the only way to expel drive is to mentally or physically exert the energy that's needed for that drive. So, for example, I want a dog to go over a fence. The dog's fear or aversive drive is higher than the dog's prey drive or toy drive, whatever it is you're trying to use to get them to go over the fence, right? You're not going to get the dog to do the work that day. You know what I'm saying? So, if I'm trying to focus a drive effectively, I'll start doing things like, okay, we're going to go over small objects. We're going to train. We're going to train up. And I'm going to find the threshold I need to exceed the fence. So the fence is a 6-foot fence. I want to exceed that threshold to make sure the dog will go over a 7-foot object, right? But no more than what I need, because eventually you have a dog that's scaling this, going to the second floor of the house, for no reason. Now you got to catch him before it hurts himself. But so once that dog's threshold for height exceeds his fear of falling and getting hurt, now you have the right amount of drive in the dog. And it's like metering it. And with some dogs, it's higher already. Like some dogs start off naturally ready to go over that 6 foot fence. You don't need to do anything to that drive. You might need to do what's called cap it, or put a cap on that drive and say, hey, like you might need a corrective action right away. You might need a e-collar or a long lead so the dog can go over the fence, but then you can make sure the dog doesn't continue to go over that drive. Because I just went over a 6 foot fence. I'm free. You know what I'm saying? Like, do what I want. So it's a matter of balancing that aversive threshold where he doesn't want to do it, or they're so scared that like the fear overwhelms them. And now I can do this. I'll do it whenever I want to. My dogs are definitely capable of going over my 6 foot fence in the backyard, but that is where where I start increasing that aversive drive by saying, hey, only when I tell you to go over this fence. If you do it without me telling you to, it's just like if you come off the placemat, like there's going to be a correction.
Yeah, man. And for me, like when I get a highly driven dog, exercise, drain them, mentally, not mentally, but physically. And then we start mentally. So for example, if I had a highly driven pup, let's say 6 months, pup is just highly driven. So we'll go on every time we go out, we're not walking, we'll go for a jog. If I might do a 2 mile jog or whatever the case may be, and then come back, and then I'll have them focus on the task that I wanted them to focus on. Let's say it was tossing a ball around, to catch and release. So then we go out there and start working on the ball because, working on the catch and release. Because mentally they'll be a little more calmer. They still want to play. So now we focusing on that task. So now I'm kind of channeling that drive. So next time we don't have to go on a walk. We can go straight to the task and they geared and ready to go. It just takes time. But, doing stuff like that, you can kind of channel the direction of where they exerting their energy.
Yeah.
It
says, Usam said, minimal reflective ADHD from required focused behavior unless instructed or commanded is the limit the dog must have. That's the goal. Calm and balanced enough for any situation to still lock in. Absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, because and stuff like that, man. And I mean, even Dre, you were the one who put me on scent work. You know what I'm saying? And when you broke it down and explained what scent work was, I wasn't even intrigued, even though I was already I'd already seen movies and stuff with little small stuff that kind of made me want to get into it, but I never thought I would do it. But when you told me the science behind it, I wasn't even tripping off of the scent work. I was tripping off of the effects that it did to the dog mentally and physically. So, that became a breakdown after we did high intensity work, and she still had energy to go. So we would go do scent work. But while we talking about scent work, can you explain how you explain to me, what scent work does for the dog, physically, mentally, and all?
For sure, man. Shout out to Dickie Foster, man. So scent work. Why I incorporated scent work into my training strategy and what scent work does for the dog, man. It is for the hunter, the person that just wants to find the sack of weed they lost on their couch, the remote. They want to find a missing person one day. It all ties to the same activity, man, and compound activity. So the dog has billions of scent receptors depending on the dog's length of his snout and the breed type. And so engaging all of those for any period of time is like having all the cylinders of the car going at full capacity. Yes, the dog can do it, but that's like if you take a 350-pound bench and you're bench pressing, that's your max. You hit that one time, you might even get to the point where you hit it 3 times, but you're not gonna be able to do that all day like you can 135. It's just not gonna happen. The amount of focus and energy it takes to do this one activity, you'll never be able to do that all day. It's just not physically possible. And that's what scent work is to that dog's nose and neocortex. This dog is having to decipher between what is the scent I'm looking for. Imagine closing your eyes, right? Imagine closing your eyes and they put your fingers on 10 different items.
I got one better for you. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. No. It's one that you told me. Imagine driving at night. Remember how you told me you're driving at night?
No, I don't remember. Break it down for me.
You told me when you're driving at night, it's different than driving during the day. If you're driving at night for a long time and you having to, you're straining your eyes, you feel a lot more tired when you're done driving at night.
Okay, yeah.
You explain that to me. That yeah.
Well, at the time, I think I was focused on something different because night training was big at that time for me in general. Even with the bike work, I was okay. Like I want to see how this dog's gonna react at night because most attacks don't happen in the daytime. You know what I'm saying? So it was. I think I was just focused on nighttime at that time in general in that portion of our journey together. But like you're 100% right. I also was going through eye surgery at that time too, so I was really focused on sight and vision. But yeah, I was hyper focused. But that's a good assessment, Big A. You don't miss nothing.
Man, I listen, man. When boys talk, I listen. I take notes, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, man. Salute, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, hold up, bro. We got 24 concurrent viewers, 13 likes. Some of y'all ghost watchers out there, and some of y'all that's scared that your homeboy gonna find out you like samurai video. Y'all scared to hit the like button, you know what I'm saying? Or you forgot. I give you benefit of the doubt. Maybe you forgot, you know what I'm saying? But go ahead, hit that like button. Somebody just did it. I appreciate that. We can see you live as it happens, man. Salute to you for doing that. Being a grown up about this. If you're watching the content, why not like it so other people can watch it too?
Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all being here irregardless. Hit that like button, man.
Yeah, Big A, I know we still on the drive.
Yeah.
But let me give a shout out to Miss McFarland, man. Because let me tell you something, Tip. Man. Look, you be doing the same thing I be doing. I don't think people understand it, man. Look, this is our family's channel. You know what I'm saying? This is the McFarland, the Williams. You know what I'm saying? The Big Hills, the Soul Powers, the Solos, the Frames, the Vicky Fosters, the Elevated. You know what I'm saying? The Student for Life, the MKM. This is our family channel, man. Look, I don't blow up other people's chat like that. Usually I go to somebody else's chat, I say salute to them. If somebody in the chat know me and they say what's up, I say salute to them and I shut up and I'm cool. I'm not about to sit here and disrupt the show. These shows, these my brothers and my sisters to be on these live with me, man. I'm gonna be in the chat. I don't care if I'm the only one in the chat. I'm still talking to the person on the camera. I'm still representing for them because I really roll with these people like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got time for the fakes, the phonies, none of that. Our music even says it, bro. Like, look, if Big A live, if Elevated live, these are my brothers. They can't do nothing wrong in my eyes. So don't come over here. I don't even go to other people's channel no more because I don't need nobody telling me what we're doing wrong. We correct each other over here. You know what I'm saying? We correct each other over here, and that's what it is. But you know what I'm saying? What was that? You know what I'm saying? That true. You know, that loyalty. Yeah, man.
It's real, man.
Yeah, it is that. And so, man, I gotta salute Miss McFarland, man, because look, she gets it. And I was thinking about it on my ride home from the gym yesterday. So after the cookout, that's the time I normally will be a roll call. So what I've been doing is I've been going to the gym. So I'd be listening to Elevated. I'd be trying to comment in between there, and I'd be listening to Men at Work. And Men at Work, my workout usually ends during that live. Oh no, I thought I heard some weird outside. My workout ends then, and I go to every day so far. I've been going to Walmart after the show, you know what I'm saying, or going to grab a bite to eat. By the time I get home, the lives are over. You know what I'm saying? But like, if y'all see me in the chat blowing it up, you know what I mean? Like, don't mind me. That's just how I rock. That's how I rock. I really rock with it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, man, big salutes to the other channels, man. But I found a happy ecosystem over here where I can be me. Everybody actually gets me, genuinely knows me. I've shaken their hands, I've looked in their eyes. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. And that's the community we're trying to build. Yeah, it's peaceful. Yeah. It's peaceful. Yeah. I gotta think, just like that scent work, man, Big A, I gotta cook on this real quick.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Just like that scent work, it'll tire you out. When I'm around people who I have to think the whole time I'm around them, I don't want to be around them. I gotta think the whole time I'm okay. What does he really need? What is he, bro? If I gotta think the whole time I can't be at peace around you, bro.
Yeah.
It's women that I used to date I couldn't sleep around because I ain't trust them. It's dudes that I ain't sleep around because they're still. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta live like that, you can't. You gotta be. You get selective access to my life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
YouTube is the closest that most people are ever gonna get to me. Being real.
Yeah.
Live your life, dog. Salute, big dog. YouTube is the closest that you're actually going to get to me for most of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because you haven't shown yourself to be a person I can trust, or you don't. When you're not here to be friends, you're just here to get information. I respect that individual too. I respect the person. I just want the information. I don't want all this extra talk. Even when I'm doing now, they don't care about that. That's cool. I respect that person. Be you. All right.
Yeah.
But one of the things that I learned about loyalty was this, man. All this race stuff that y'all be talking about, y'all, we, I, me, us, human beings, talk about is stupid. I'm gonna tell you how stupid it is. Really stupid it is. Okay. The military is the prime example of racism is a joke.
Mm-hmm.
The military is a prime example that racism is a joke. And I'm gonna break it down for you. Okay. Everywhere that I've been overseas, we was just American. It was like, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all wear the same color. We all gang. Like, they gonna kill me, just they gonna kill you. We all bleed the same. All heroes bleed the same, just like everybody else, right? And so it was dudes that probably have done and said racist things. And if the military did what the internet does, we would fail. There's some dudes I know from Kansas, and some guys that I know from Arizona that told me I was the first black guy they ever seen, right, when I went to basic training. So you know they done said and joked about some racist stuff in their life because that's the environment they were in. But once you're up against something that's bigger than the racism that we create ourselves, it's bigger than yourself and bigger than me, that don't even matter no more, bro. I'm telling you right now, like, I done said and did some things that I wouldn't be proud of either. And I'm thankful that it didn't happen in the internet era where people can pull it up and throw it in your face all the time. But look, man, with the Shogun Army, I want that military structure. And the only way you can trust that is this, man. Okay, I work on bombs for a living. Mm-hmm. If I'm in charge of a loading operation, I got a 2-man that is preparing this aircraft for this bomb to go on there. He has to get the settings right or he kills the pilot. I got a 3-man, she or he is wiring this bomb to go on the aircraft so that it has a certain amount of delay from the time it's released to the time it impacts the ground. They have a 9 to 30 second delay with an M9 delay element. If any one of these people gets it wrong, if Perez, where her little Cuban self gets it wrong, we're dead. If Kinsella, with his self coming right out of Showdown, gets it wrong out of Illinois, we're dead. If I miss a step on the checklist and I don't hold both of them accountable, we're dead. White, black, and Cuban on the same crew, and we survived Afghanistan together. You know what I'm saying? So as far as the Shogun Army, I need that kind of trust. I need to trust that you are my Perez or you're my Kinsella and you will get it right. And if we get it wrong, we're gonna argue, we're gonna cuss, fuss, and discuss, but we're still a team after all of that. Regardless of race, color, age, gender, creed, religious affiliation, all of that. That's what the Shogun Army need to be about. Back to the show, Big A. I just had to get it off my chest.
Yes, sir. Without a doubt, man. So got some questions for you, man. Like usual. How do you train to bring the drive down without killing their spirit?
Okay. So the first thing that I train is the no. After the basic commands is the no. The no is the first aversive level used in my dog training.
Yeah.
All I do to train no is this. I tell the dog to sit. The dog does not sit. Whatever toy or treat the dog would have received for sitting, I then negatively reinforce the behavior by removing the toy. I put it behind my back, I put it back in my pocket, whatever. Eventually, this dog associates the word no with whatever I did got the reward put away. So we are now talking. We're speaking the same language, just like they say in Rush Hour, Rush Hour 2? Now you're speaking my language. Okay, the dog gets it. Whatever I did was bad. Whatever I did was bad. Okay, so the dog found it. So a lot of times my dogs, because they're trained and they know so many different behaviors, they start offering behaviors. So he didn't sit, he might lay down. Okay, that didn't work. Now let me sit up. And if I go stand in front of my dog long enough, he's gonna just start doing stuff. Sit down, spinning in circles, barking, whatever he thinks it is that I want him to do, because I confuse him at that point. My communication is not effective. But the first thing I teach him is no. And once I teach him no, then you go back to what Big A was saying. Now, how do you cap drive without killing the dog's heart? Okay, well, my dog walks up to a person and jumps. Nope. Oh, crap. He said no. Something's wrong. Something's wrong. He jumps again. Nope. Maybe I pop him on the leash with the no this time. Oh, crap. It's the jump. The jump is the no. Don't jump. Got it. Cool. Lick it in the face. Same thing. I made a video about it. It's a short. You know what I'm saying? My dog's in the car with me. And that short went big. So I know a lot of people care about that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But like, look, like, you know, that thing did 10,000 plus. Anyways, so The dog's in the car. I put my face close to the dog. I'm kissing. Dog will not lick me in the face because that is taught from a puppy. Don't lick in the face.
Yep.
Don't lick in the face. You lick your butt.
Hey.
I see you lick your butt. Don't lick in the face.
Hey, but I'm gonna tell you right now, Dre, that becomes genetic once you start doing it for a while. It starts to become part of their it starts to become part of their structure, man, because naturally Michonne never licked me in the face. She will if you put your face to her face, she would turn away. So in that
the same way.
I didn't do that. So that has to be brought down. It could be just like a dog digging in the ground and you bring that dog into your yard. Now every dog digging and then the pups start digging. Well,
I think it's epigenetic behavior. The genes are already there, and I look at it like gates. You know what I'm saying? Epigenetically, you can open gates or close gates to a dog's behavior. So it's always laying in the genes for the dog to do it. Like a dog is always going to want to chase prey animals, right? Regardless of what breed it is. However, how many of those prey gates do you open up or close on that dog? For sure. I also want to read some of these comments, man. So, Usam said, can't choose the pole 1 and 2, 3. 3 got that thing. RBG said, race is a social construct to justify slavery and colonization of other lands. Yep. It is. You got it. In order to enslave a group, one group must feel superior to the other. Let's say 2 got staff energy and got that tear up. Always about betterment, high value rewards for resisting whatever. Yeah, absolutely. Resistant behavior as well. There's another game I play too, Big A. It's a compulsion game. I'll sit on the floor with treats in my hand. I will open my hand, and if the dog goes for treats, I'll quickly cover it back up. I never, you know what I'm saying? Basically, what the dog has learned is to wait. You wait until, even if I move my hand, the treat is not yours until I give it to you. Okay. And it typically takes about 1 or 2 opportunities of this game over the course of a day or two, and they get it. Like, just because I dropped something doesn't mean it's yours. You ever drop something that wasn't intended for the dog and the dog ate it?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like that's a. If you're around a dog like me, I get groceries. The groceries come in, the dogs. I usually have the dogs loose, so like when the grocery person come up, I can train. The person knocks at the door, they ring the doorbell. Hey, it's your child. You're supposed to act up now. You're supposed to act up. I might even bark first. Woof. And then the dog, they start going off, whatever. Teaching them the behaviors I want them to do.
Hey, I can see somebody standing back and like if somebody were watching you from afar, they'd be like, "This dude is crazy. What's wrong with him?" You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man.
Yeah, I say crazy. Crazy is good, man. Think I'm crazy, man. So you leave me alone. You know what I'm saying? Leave me alone.
See me over there talking to myself. But anyway, what if you bought a pup for a drive? You need a highly driven dog, and that dog turns out to naturally be more so on the lazy side. What do you do with a situation with that?
Well, I mean, it depends on what the dog will do. Just because the dog likes drive doesn't mean the dog will do other things. I've noticed some of the best behavior dogs, like in-house.
The calm ones.
Yeah, the calm ones. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's also something I want in the program. Like it's a balance. You want a high drive dog that also can turn off, like Usam was saying. So I mean, they got a place. Will the dog sit? Will it chill out? Does it tear up shoes when I'm not present? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If he's calm, be good calm. Like there's some calm dogs that when you disappear, they turn into little a-holes. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that. But if he's really calm, like I can go inside right now and be eating some chips, and he just lay there in my lap. He don't even reach for the chips unless I hand him one. You know what I'm saying? I call him stoner dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's like he's stoned all the time. I love dogs.
Yeah, man.
And those dogs typically when they finally do fire up on anything, if it's like a guest comes over, this dog don't normally fire up. I'm like, oh, you got to get up out my house. This dog like everything. He don't like you. You know what I'm saying? You guys to go. You guys to go.
Yeah. So can food allergies affect the energy and drive in a dog?
100%, bro. 100%, man. any skin irritations is gonna affect your dog's performance, man. Like I don't care how tough your dog acts, how and my dogs, man, they tear their pads all the time because I'm an idiot. But and they'll still run the mill, they'll still do everything with the pad torn. That don't mean it's right. And you know they can feel it. They just so tough and so driven that they're gonna keep. But they're not gonna keep. They're not. Their 100% of that time is not their full 100%. It's just 100% of effort with what they can do. That's just like if you got a broke leg. If you got a broke leg, you might try to run, but you only gonna get so far so fast because the leg is broken. It's that. You know, so definitely a food allergy is going to cause issues with irritation. I told you I had one dog. He was so irritable. He would growl at people. We thought he was human aggressor. We thought he was a man biter. And in reality, his skin irritation was just so bad that when you would touch that sore spot, it would piss him off. You know, because he thought you were pinching him or doing something to him to harm him. He didn't. You know, we didn't realize it was a skin irritation.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So what's that voting looking like, man?
All right, let's take a look at it, man. So number 1 is at 38. Number 2 is at 38. Number 3 is at 25%. So the poll is tied right now between 1 and 2.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a problem.
What we gonna do?
That's a problem.
Yep.
All right, we have 48 minutes, man. We got 2 minutes for y'all to break this tie. So I need to break this tie for us. Please break the tie. Break the tie for us.
Yeah. Wait.
Man. Yes, sir. Man,
24 votes, man.
Yeah, man.
And the thing about that pup, man, you can see the muscle structure in that pup and all of that, man. That pup, like, I think that pup will look good once it get older, especially if it gets worked.
All right, number 2 is winning, man. We got 1 minute left on the poll, man. We got 1 minute left on the poll. Number 2 is winning right now. At the 50-minute mark, I'm gonna end the poll and we announce the dog of the week if it's not a tie at that point. But I think somebody playing with me, man. Somebody playing games. It's 28 concurrent viewers and 20 likes, man. Go ahead, man. Stop ghost watching. Go ahead, hit that like button, man. Your cousin won't know. Your homeboy don't like me won't know, man. You can't see likes. You can only see comments. You can only see comments.
Yeah.
But I appreciate y'all who did come through, hit that like button, man. And make sure don't forget to share as well, man. The shares is real big because YouTube will sometimes, they don't intentionally censor it. The algorithm will censor it because you're not getting engagement with other channels, man. You know, so man, they tied it up again, huh?
Yes, man.
But yeah, man, I'll go ahead and hit that, man. If you hit the vote button, there's 26 votes and 20 likes. Pow, houseway. You know what I'm saying? You want to participate in our games and stuff, but you don't want to like the channel. That's crazy, B. That's crazy work. All right, we at 50. The next one to break the tie, I'm gonna end it.
Who's it gonna be, man? This gonna be like it, man.
Yep, number 2.
Oh,
number 2 got it when I ended it. Man, it's 39.
Wow.
Number 2 had jumped up to 41. It jumped up to 41.
Yeah. No, it did jump up to 41. I saw it.
Yeah, man. So number 2 is gonna be dog. Who is number 2?
Dang. So dog of the week last week was who?
Dog of the week last week was none other than MKM Bottoms with Lola.
And dog of the week this week is who?
MKM Bottoms with Mongo. Her brother.
Dog, salute to MKM, man. Cleaning up, boy. Elevated. Yeah. What?
Now go ahead.
Oh, no, I was just say scheme, plot. Somebody covered for that number 1 spot. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. It came out to the wire on that too, man. Like, it was difficult, but I salute y'all, man.
Yeah.
Salute y'all, man.
Somebody said, Nation said, I saw it before it got retracted, but he said he coming in May. He said he coming for
Let's go.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Hey, yeah, he ain't wrenched up, man. You gotta come a few more times, man. We're gonna get you a wrench, bro.
For sure, man. We get you hooked up, man. Unless somebody, you know, we also do the vetting process too. If somebody in the chat, you know what I'm saying, has seen you in a couple other chats and you solid, man, they can hook you up right now. Speak now,
Yeah.
Speak now on on his brother's behalf because we only got a few minutes up on this show before we go to the cookout for Big Toyo.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and then Nation, is that Ghana? Is that GH for Ghana? Salute to you if you are from Ghana, my brother. I know some bronzers from Ghana. They were some solid brothers, man.
Yeah.
That's who taught me how to play ping pong. Actually, was a Ghanaian brother named Cornelius Bronson.
When's the last time you played ping pong?
Yeah, I play ping pong. We got a ping pong table in my shop. I be playing ping pong every day.
Oh yeah. They just put it in there not too long ago, huh?
Yeah, man.
Y'all had y'all little tournaments yet?
Nah, everybody's still practicing right now. We only had about a month.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So yeah, man. I'm kind of nice. I don't use the handle. I hold a paddle in my hand, man.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, you one of them.
Feel good.
You be putting the spin on it. You be
yeah. Yeah, they don't like that jump, man. It's like smacking, like when I it's like smacking somebody across the table, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You be mad, man. You know, and it's always that person. He plays like that for real. Get on the table and find out. Get on the table and find out with your ghost watcher self. And these ghost watchers out here, man. You know what I'm saying? Salute to the real ones that came through and hit the like button and share. You know what I'm saying? And the ones that's in the comments that ain't scared to say who they rocking with. You know what I'm saying? Salute to all you know, brothers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Salute to the ghost watchers too. We take the views. We take the free views. You know.
Yeah, man.
We get paid regardless of whether you like it or not. The likes. Let me tell you how the algorithm works while we're here, Big A. The algorithm works like this. Okay. And this is why if you support the channel, you should definitely hit the like button and share if you're not scared to share. If you hit the like button, YouTube looks at your demographic of videos that you watch, right? And it adds me to that demographic of videos. Then it takes this other guy's demographic of videos that he watches. And if both of y'all, it's like a Venn diagram. If both of y'all watch me and another channel, then every time that it mentions that channel that gets likes from both of these two people, then it mentions my channel as well. You know what I'm saying? So if 10 of y'all like my channel and 10 of y'all like Southern Triple J, anytime they post a Southern Triple J video, it's also going to help me get out there because you're teaching the algorithm what videos are similar by how much you like them in the genre they fall under. So when you go on a channel and you genuinely don't like their content, you actually are hurting the algorithm for them. You know what I'm saying? So that ghost watching is really hating. You're really messing that channel up because it's saying, okay, I watched it, but I didn't like it. Even if you leave a dislike, it goes, okay, this person hates this. It's controversial. But if you hate it and this person likes it, it'll push me to people that like my content and keep me away from people who don't like my content based on what they liked in the past. So if you have a more liberal agenda and you watch a lot of liberal stuff on your algorithm and you don't like my stuff, guess what you do? You keep me far away from the people who ain't gonna possibly like my stuff.
Yeah.
But your feedback, good or bad, genuinely helps us get to the community. Like literally YouTube's overall thing is building your community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But people have to have a voice and they have to be heard. So salute to those, man. Tim Hendricks says, you guys keep on keeping on. Stay safe, stay blessed, keep mastering your craft. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Salute.
Yeah, man. I'm in class every day. You know what I'm saying? Learning something every day. Yeah, man. Nah, for real.
And y'all do me a favor. If y'all scared, if you actually deal with people that, you know what I'm saying, don't like the internet bulldog thing, create a fake YouTube just to comment, whatever. You know what? Like I respect that more than somebody who creates a fake YouTube to be a troll. You know, I want to get involved in conversations, but I don't want people to know it's me. Create a fake YouTube.
Yeah.
Everybody else does it, and they do it for nefarious reasons.
You
know, but yeah, man.
Remember our first couple of digital dog shows, man. Boys were creating fake YouTube pages like a bug, man.
Just to vote,
to vote.
Yeah, man. No bots though, no bots, man. But MKM brother, you know what I'm saying? Salute to you. I already owe you a t-shirt, you know what I'm saying? If you want to upgrade it to a hoodie, you can do that. RBG, I'm putting in the order today. I got your stuff. I'll be putting in the order today. I expect the tracking number to probably drop Tuesday once it drops off. So yeah, y'all brothers tell me what y'all want to do. Between now and Tuesday, if y'all want to amend the order, you're between now and Tuesday to amend the order. But by then, usually it drops and ships.
Yeah, and for all y'all that don't know, all shipments go out on Fridays. So you know anything that you are expecting or is coming your way, expected to be shipped out that upcoming Friday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because what it is I don't physically do the shirts. Like I send the design to my design company, and then they send it to the press, and then they box it and ship it, and they email me your tracking number once it's in the mail. So it's just a process. But I keep you abreast of the process. I send you screenshots of exactly what I get, so you can track it yourself. And when it's delivered, all I ask is that you send me a picture so that I know that the right person got it. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to put you don't have to be in the picture. None of that. Just the shirt itself. Make sure that the design you request and everything is right. And if not, we get it right. So we get you right. You know what I mean? But
and for y'all, and for everybody that got their own thing going, might have church functions, any kind of group gatherings, man, we do shirts in bulk too. So
it's cheaper to do them in bulk.
Yeah, so if you need some bulk shirts, man, holla at us.
For sure, man. Hey, also we at the hour mark, man. So we're gonna go and end this live stream right here. But Big A, you need to make any rounds before we end the live stream, or?
Yeah, man, you know what it is, man. We back in here like we left our wallet and keys. We got the Digital Dog Show coming up at the end of the month. This is the month to get in that Digital Dog Show. If you gonna do it, out of all dog shows up until this point, this is the month, man. We got over $600 in cash prizes. We got a few call outs. Cash goes to all winners in each category. Not only that, it's free to enter. Like, it is free to enter. If you frequent dog shows around the country, in your area, whatever, it's cheaper to do it this way. And not only that, even if you are active in shows, this is a way to get the public's view before you even go out to the show. Hell, you might even get the money to fund your your travel expenses. So there's that, and you get recognition worldwide. We gonna respect it, and we gonna celebrate it, and we gonna showcase your dog. So there's that. Not only that, we giving away 3 free t-shirts on that day, so you got to be there to get it. You got to be there. You got to be in the chat. One of them's going to a member. One's going to an existing member. One's going to a new member of the month. So if you a new member of this month, you got a chance at winning a free t-shirt on the Digital Dog Show, and one viewer. So one viewer is gonna get a t-shirt, man. And the dog and when you enter your dogs into the dog of the week, you win, you automatically get put into the voting for dog of the month, which happens on the Digital Dog, which happens on the Digital Dog Show day. You'll get a free t-shirt and whatever cash prizes come your way. So man, and all of these things are free to enter. They free. You post
for now.
Yeah. For now.
This year. For this year, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow's price might not be today's prices, tomorrow, because it's work. It's a lot of work, man. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I'm happy with just getting the views and doing something for the community, man. But if it's gonna get bigger, man, either we got to get more viewers or we got to charge, because I want the prizes to be good. Like my magnificent obsession is to have at least one slap meal given away a year, at least one carpet meal given away a year. You know what I'm saying? Copious amounts of puppies. Well, puppies is easy because you know what I'm saying. If they want an old yellow dog, that's a good way to give it away. If you want another bloodline, you know what I'm saying. Then I gotta be able to afford to purchase that puppy from another breeder and bring it into the fold for y'all to get. So it's not cheap. You know what I'm saying? We make okay money right now, and with us doing more shows, we're doing a little bit better. But it's still not enough to do things consistently. What this May Digital Dog Show is going to be is what I expect it to be in the future of 2026 and so on and so forth. I expect it to be enough money where it's okay, cool. I can win this Samurai Kennels Digital Dog Show and go take my wife out to dinner for Mother's Day off of just the winnings off this Digital Dog Show. I didn't even touch my wallet yet. All I did was all that time my wife said I spent with the dog, and then she see me getting a check for it now. Because I'm telling you, man, the first time I sold a puppy, my wife was like, "You get that for a dog?" Yes.
We doing this. We doing this now. You know what I'm saying? That's what we doing.
When the family sees it paying off for you, they might not have the love for the dogs like you do, but when they see that your passion is starting to pay off and you become a professional, you're getting paid for what you do, like an NBA player or anything else. They really can get behind it, because they can understand why you. They don't understand your genuine passion for it. They don't understand the sacrifice you're willing to make for it, but they understand that money though.
Yeah,
They
man.
understand that money though.
Yeah, my what I really would like, man, and I know it's far-fetched, but I would like to have a event where one person gets a free puppy, a free Shogun Unlimited book, because we got some books coming soon. You know, a slap meal, you know, 6 month a feed, like a whole setup for them to, you know what I'm saying? Take out, put their rocket shoes on, and just, you know what I'm saying, add to whatever they got going on, man. I really, you know, that's something I would like to do down the line, man. You know, t-shirt, just like be a sponsor for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Big A, we gotta get over to the cookout, man. We ran
Yes,
over
sir.
this morning. Yeah. Thank y'all all for coming through this morning, man. We can be over to Big Toyo's cookout. Prayers for my brother Big Toyo. I don't know what's going on right now, but we're gonna stay loyal and you're gonna stay royal. Salute to you. Big A, let me hit him with this prayer, and then we're gonna do the outro, and we're gonna get on over to the cookout, and we're gonna cook over there, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. For those of y'all who pray, stay. If not, I'll holler at you later, bro. I'll holler at you later, fam. And then y'all know the Neo Dogman chant comes right after it. For the love of the dogs, for the love of the game, and then we out. Godspeed to everybody who came through. We appreciate y'all. Thank you so much. And here we go. May the Lord watch between you and me while we are absent, one from another. Amen.
Amen.
For the love of the dogs.
For the love
of
the
game. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah. Beat drop, slow, head not flow. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Started with Boogeyman, ghost in the chain, locked in the game, never moved for fame. Old mountain lions run deep in the flame. Sock about the fire, Michonne brought the name. Then came fat boy, muscle in the frame. Man, hard, put respect on the name. Shotgun smooth, but the work insane. Sugar sweet jit, but a bite ain't tame. Kiki in the back, had a game in the veins. Gatorade heavy, running straight through the rain. Red ninja close, watch him work in the lane. Renegade rider can't hold that chain. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sock it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't breathe for clout, we breathe for spine. DNA thick, can't clone this pride. That Shogun blood, yeah, the legends don't die. Ain't no luck, just grit and grind. Every dog here put work in time. Lady Rage got that fire in her eyes. Red alert taught us how to recognize signs. Blood heavy like a 2-ton chain. Everything proven, no need to explain. They asked what's in it, that yellow campaign. Built off real, we don't fake no strain. Second with the flame, Michonne lit the wick. If you know, then you know that line too slick. From the field to the show, every move so thick you can't blueprint this. It's the legacy pick. Blood don't lie, it's that old yellow line. Sack it from the south, Michonne on the rise. Boogeyman bark, leave a mark every time. We don't